So there was a bit of an intense back and forth between Benny Johnson and Fredo, aka Chris Cuomo. So let's go ahead and pull this up.
Hey, Kit, don't you know that's like the N-word for Italians?
No. Jesus Christ, the fact that he said that is embarrassing enough.
I don't really care how we got here so much. There is a lot of blame to go around. I do not see you guys as victims. You give as good as you get. There is a lot of anger. There is a lot of exaggeration. It is all hate for profit on the fringe of this battling binary political system. My question is now what?
Charlie Kirk has never advocated. Charlie Kirk has never advocated violence ever. Charlie Kirk was only
I'm not saying
a nonviolent, peaceful debater. He went into places where he knew he was hated in order to engage.
I agree.
Kindly and humanly
that
with people.
he was not about violence.
Can you pause it for a second, Kit?
It's not, Chris.
Hold on, I'm not talking about.
Hold on, we'll pause it. Go ahead, Dan.
It might be the worst time for this, but Kirk was a master debater.
Horrible timing, Dan.
I just had to say it. It came in my mind.
About it with Charlie. Benny, don't play games with me. I'm giving you latitude because you deserve it, because this was your friend, and this is scary, and it hurts, and it could have just as easily been you.
The dehumanization is wrong. It's wrong. And
there's no question. But Benny,
you'll never be able to chew me out, Chris, because I'll never dehumanize.
Benny,
if I hear that Joe Biden gets a terminal cancer diagnosis, I'll say a prayer for him. I'll say that I hope he lives the rest of his days painless. That's exactly what I said. And every person that I know and respect, and I know them all in my ecosystem, said the same thing. Not a single one of us celebrated. Not a single one of us celebrated Joe Biden's terminal cancer diagnosis. Now, I can show you a endless.
Go ahead.
That's not true. We saw a lot of people celebrating Biden's cancer diagnosis. Again, people get so stuck on their sides that this is just universal human reaction.
Yeah.
It's not good. Again, it's not a good thing to use hatred to attack someone. It just doesn't end well.
Yeah. And I also want to point out something else here too. You have people who, get so emotionally charged, because I've seen people on the right celebrate too. I mean, look, you see it all the time, but I think this whole thing right now is what happened to Charlie. It was so public on a university campus and everything else. This is what I was afraid of it devolving into, and I'm hoping that at least my appearance on Larry Sharp's show will at least help bring in some discord and some calmness, because like stuff like this is how people get hypercharged and angry.
A series of TikToks and celebration posts and T-shirts made celebrating this travesty. There is a fundamental difference of those who glorify death on the left, and it is demonic, it's sick, and it's dark, and it needs to be.
All right, but
it needs to be disavowed.
I hear you.
All right, so I think that's pretty fascinating. Daniel, your thoughts, my friend?
So again, this ties right back into what I was saying, that it's in the moment like this, it's about acting in a way that doesn't lead to more escalation. Because again, I'm gonna say this to everyone. This will literally apply to everyone. It's going to be a universal statement. Imagine the person that you think the least, or the group of people that you think that should have the least amount of power.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, now that you've done that, imagine that they get to decide which talking heads live and die. There's never a scenario that we look back on history and we go, wow, that political assassination of that person really turned out really well.
Yeah, exactly.
It's not a statement you read about in history. What you usually read is, wow, they thought that they were going to solve things by doing that, and it just made it worse.
Yep.
And so again, there's a lot of different reasons to specifically not cheer on an assassination. There's reasons of personal character. There's reasons of it just not being a good thing to do. It's not a good pattern. It's not a good structure. But again, just if you don't want to take any of those arguments, be selfish and agree that it's not good to make yourself a target when the people you're fighting have weapons and control the government.
Yeah.
while they just created a martyr. It's just, historically speaking, there's really not an exception to what I'm saying. There's not a, man, that assassination happened, then everything calmed down and got better. This is a lot more like the 60s in America, I think, that we're about to walk into.
Yeah, and I think it's just going to get more intensified. So everybody that's watching, look, I get that we all have our opinions, our perspectives, our points of view, but I want everyone to know that we are, as always, we are always going to try and have every perspective seen and heard. Again, not having us agree with each other, but I am looking forward to being on the Larry Sharp Show tonight. And I've been doing my best to give condolences and respect and words out to people. I don't want to see anybody get hurt, and I am concerned that over the weekend something dumb is going to happen again. Knowing how things are and how mentally deranged and insane and crazy a lot of people are on social media, please, everyone, just let's try and make a better world and a better future. That's what we need to strive for. Okay, that's what I want. So there you go.